Sure, here's the full-length rephrased version. Standard: the night sky was unusually clear, dotted with stars that stretched infinitely into the cosmos. Among these celestial bodies, a lone spacecraft, a modest vessel showing signs of wear and tear from its journey, made its descent towards Earth. Inside, ZT, a being from the distant planet of Zorthian, braced himself for the unknown. ZT was not just any alien. His skin shimmered with an iridescent glow that shifted colors under different lights, a unique trait of his species. However, this very beauty had become his curse on Zorthian, where uniformity was valued above all, and any deviation from their set norms was treated with suspicion and disdain. ZT, with his ever-changing hues, had faced exclusion all his life. The decision to leave Zorthian had been painful but necessary. Exiled for the simple crime of being different, he had chosen Earth as his refuge, a planet known among the interstellar communities for its diversity and purported acceptance. As the spacecraft entered Earth's atmosphere, fiery streaks enveloped the vessel, painting the night sky with trails of orange and red. ZT watched through the viewport as the ground approached rapidly, his heart racing not with fear but with burgeoning hope. Perhaps here, among humans, he could find the acceptance that had eluded him in his own world. The spacecraft landed softly in a secluded meadow surrounded by forests. The hatch hissed open, and ZT stepped out, his sensitive feet feeling the Earth's soil for the first time. The air was crisp, mixed with the scent of pine and the dampness after rain. It was different, refreshing. He had learned about humans through interstellar transmissions and knew they varied greatly in appearance and culture. This variety gave ZT hope, but he was also aware of the conflicts that diversity could bring. He wondered how humans would react to someone like him, not just an alien, but an alien who visibly defied norms even in his own species. With a mixture of caution and curiosity, ZT made his way to the nearest human settlement, a small town that seemed to embody the quaint charm often depicted in Earth's visual transmissions. The town was asleep under the blanket of night, its streets lit by the soft glow of street lamps. As he entered the town, his appearance did not go unnoticed. A young woman walking her dog stopped in her tracks, her eyes wide with astonishment. The dog, a large furry creature, barked once then whined, its behavior showing a mix of fear and curiosity. "Hello," ZT said, using the most common Earth greeting he had learned. His voice was calm, his tone friendly, though his heart pounded in his chest. The woman took a hesitant step back, then another forward. "Are you lost?" she asked, her voice a blend of caution and awe. "In a way, yes," ZT replied, his voice carrying a melodious quality. "I am seeking refuge." The woman paused, considering his words. "Refuge from what?" "From a world that does not accept me," ZT explained. He watched the human's face, trying to gauge her reaction. After a moment, the woman's expression softened. "Well, you're a long way from home, aren't you? Come on, I'll take you to someone who can help." Relief washed over ZT as he followed the woman. Perhaps Earth was indeed the sanctuary he had hoped it would be. As they walked, the first hints of dawn painted the sky in hues of pink and blue, mirroring the colors that played across his skin. In this new world, maybe just maybe ZT could finally belong. Under the pale light of dawn, ZT followed his human guide, whom he learned was named Sarah, through the winding streets of the small town. Sarah's initial wariness seemed to have ebbed, replaced by a cautious curiosity, as she glanced at him periodically, her steps confident and purposeful. They arrived at a quaint building adorned with hanging flower baskets, which exuded a welcoming warmth despite the early hour. The sign above the door read Town Hall. Sarah motioned for ZT to wait outside as she entered the building. Moments later, she returned accompanied by an older man with a gentle demeanor, introduced as Mayor Thompson. "Sarah tells me you're in need of refuge," the mayor began, his tone serious yet kind. "Our town is small, but we pride ourselves on helping those in need. Tell me, what brings you to Earth?" ZT took a deep breath, his voice steady as he recounted his ordeal of exclusion and exile. As he spoke of Zorthian, his skin subtly shifted through a spectrum of colors, reflecting his emotional state. The mayor listened intently, his eyes never leaving ZT. "We've had our share of strangers, but you might be our first visitor from beyond the stars," Mayor Thompson said with a hint of wonder. "We don't have much experience with extraterrestrials, but we can offer you safety and a place to stay while we figure out the best way to assist you." "Grateful," ZT nodded. "Your kindness is more than I hoped for," he said, his relief evident. Mayor Thompson arranged for ZT to stay in a small guest house on the edge of town. It was a simple structure, but for ZT, it was a sanctuary. Over the next few days, he began to explore the town, his presence no longer causing fear but stirring curiosity among the townspeople. One afternoon, while wandering the market square, ZT met a young inventor named Milo who was fascinated by technology and the potential of integrating alien tech with human inventions. Milo, with his sharp mind and boundless enthusiasm, quickly became fascinated with ZT's descriptions of Zorthian technology. "Imagine the advancements we could achieve with a fusion of our technologies," Milo exclaimed, his eyes sparkling with excitement. ZT, in turn, was eager to share his knowledge, hoping that in doing so, he might find a way to contribute to this community that had welcomed him. Their collaboration drew a crowd of onlookers as they set up a makeshift workshop in the town square. Children and adults alike watched in awe as ZT demonstrated some basic Zorthian gadgets, explaining their functions and the science behind them. As the sun set, casting long shadows over the square, the mayor approached ZT, a thoughtful expression on his face. "Seeing you work with Milo, sharing your knowledge and skills, it's clear you have much to offer," he said. "How would you feel about teaching a class on technology at our community center? It could be a way for you to share your culture with us while helping to bridge our worlds." ZT felt a surge of happiness. Not only had he found refuge, but now he was being offered a chance to be an integral part of the community. "I would be honored," he replied, his voice thick with emotion. That night, as ZT looked up at the stars, he no longer saw them as the vast, lonely expanse that had once seemed so daunting. They were a reminder of his journey, a journey that had led him to a place where he was not just accepted but valued. The classroom at the community center was filled to capacity with residents of all ages, eager to learn about Zorthian technology and the vast cosmos beyond their own world. ZT stood at the front, a holographic display flickering to life beside him, illustrating the complex systems and mechanisms of his home planet. His ability to articulate complex ideas in a human-friendly manner made him a beloved figure among the learners. One evening, after a particularly engaging session on interstellar navigation, a buzz of excitement filled the air as the class discussed the potential of space travel. It was during these moments of shared wonder that ZT felt closest to his new human friends, bonded by curiosity and the thirst for knowledge. However, not everyone was pleased with the growing interest in extraterrestrial technology. A group of townspeople, led by a wary individual named Mr. Clarkson, voiced concerns about the implications of integrating alien technology into their daily lives. "We don't know enough about this," Clarkson argued during a town meeting. "How can we be sure that this isn't going to disrupt our way of life, or worse, endanger us?" ZT, attending the meeting to hear all viewpoints, understood the fears. He took the floor, his voice calm. "I understand your concerns, and I assure you that nothing will be implemented without thorough understanding and agreement. My aim is to share knowledge, not to impose changes on your way of life." His words seemed to reassure many, but Clarkson remained unconvinced, promising to keep a close watch on the developments. As weeks turned into months, ZT and Milo's partnership led to breakthroughs that even they hadn't anticipated. They developed a small-scale energy converter that could cleanly and efficiently power the town's public lighting system, a project that they presented as a gift to the community. The success of the project won over many skeptics, but Clarkson's group still circulated petitions calling for restrictive measures on further developments. The town was split, with debates becoming a regular occurrence, highlighting the community's diverse perspectives on progress and change. Amidst these societal shifts, an unexpected message arrived for ZT via his temporarily dormant communication module. The message was from Zorthian, and it was personal, his sister Zara, pleading for him to return home. The ruling council had been overthrown, and the new leadership was seeking to mend the wrongs of the past, including the harsh treatment of those like ZDE. Torn between his newfound life on Earth and the pull of his origins, GE shared the news with Milo. "I never thought I'd have the chance to go back," he confessed. "But now I'm not sure where I belong." Milo clapped a hand on ZDE's shoulder, a gesture of solidarity. "You've got two homes now, ZT. Maybe this isn't a choice about leaving or staying. Maybe it's about how you can bridge both worlds." Inspired by Milo's perspective, ZT pondered the possibility of a dual existence that could benefit both Earth and Zorthian. The idea sparked a new project for him and Milo, an interstellar communication portal that could facilitate cultural and technological exchanges without the need for physical travel, as they set to work on this ambitious project. Zet realized that his experience on Earth had not only changed his life but had also prepared him to change the lives of others across galaxies. The development of the interstellar communication portal, affectionately dubbed the Cosmo Link by Milo, became a central focus for Zet and his human counterpart. With each passing day, they inched closer to achieving a stable connection that could potentially link Earth with Zorthian. The project symbolized a fusion of their world's technologies and ideologies, blending Zet's advanced scientific knowledge with Milo's innovative engineering solutions. As word of their project spread, interest from various scientific communities and even governmental bodies increased. They received grants for research and development, and the project quickly outgrew the confines of the makeshift workshop in the town square. A dedicated facility was established on the outskirts of town, equipped with state-of-the-art technology and staffed with a diverse team eager to be part of this groundbreaking endeavor. One crisp morning, as frost still clung to the windows of the new facility, Zet and Milo initiated the first full-scale test of the Cosmo Link. The air inside the control room was thick with tension as they activated the device. A hum filled the room, growing louder as the power levels increased, and then, with a flash of brilliant light, the portal stabilized, revealing a view of a similar facility on Zorthian. Cheers erupted among the team, but Zet's eyes were fixed on the figure appearing on the screen, a Zorthian scientist who matched his enthusiasm with a wide grin. "It works." Zara's voice crackled through the speakers, her image clear across the cosmic divide. Over the next few weeks, the Cosmo Link facilitated not just conversations but also cultural exchanges. Artifacts, artworks, and even culinary recipes were shared between Earth and Zorthian, fostering a growing sense of unity and curiosity between the two worlds. However, not all reactions were positive. Clarkson and his followers viewed the increasing interaction with Zorthian with growing unease. Meetings were held, and heated discussions filled the local community halls. Clarkson argued that the portal could expose Earth to unknown risks, potentially leading to an invasion or other forms of exploitation. Responding to these concerns, Zet arranged a public demonstration of the Cosmo Link, inviting skeptics to witness firsthand the peaceful and enriching exchanges taking place. During the event, Zara, speaking from Zorthian, addressed the assembly. "We seek harmony and shared growth," she explained, detailing the checks and balances both worlds had agreed upon to ensure mutual safety and respect. The demonstration had a significant impact, alleviating fears for many, though a small core of doubters remained. Zet understood their fears, realizing that trust in such a vast and unknown venture would take time to build. Amid these societal dynamics, Zet found himself increasingly torn between his roles as an ambassador for his people and a member of his adopted community. He worked tirelessly, often late into the nights, drafting guidelines for interstellar cooperation and mediating discussions between different factions on both planets. One late evening, as he walked home through the quiet streets of the town, Zet paused under the starlit sky. He reflected on the incredible changes that had occurred since his arrival. Earth had not only given him refuge but had also embraced his mission, transforming from a place of sanctuary into a partner in a much larger universe. He realized that while the Cosmo Link was a pathway between worlds, the true bridges were the relationships and understanding being built each day. With a sense of resolve, Zet continued his walk, committed to nurturing these connections, forever grateful for the dual roles he now cherished. The success of the Cosmo Link not only celebrated the technological achievements but also marked the beginning of a deeper, more complex cultural integration. Zet's days were filled with efforts to blend the rich heritages of Earth and Zorthian, organizing symposiums where scientists, philosophers, and artists from both planets exchanged ideas and insights. The events were streamed globally, reaching millions and sparking a renewed interest in extraterrestrial cultures and universal harmony. Amid this cultural renaissance, an unexpected challenge emerged. An incident at the communication facility caused a temporary malfunction in the portal, leading to a burst of uncontrolled energy that slightly injured a technician. Although the injuries were minor, the event provided fuel for Clarkson and his group's ongoing campaign against the Cosmo Link. They seized the moment to amplify their fears, suggesting that the technology was too alien and unpredictable for human control. Zet, facing his first major crisis since the establishment of the portal, addressed the public with transparency about the incident. Alongside Earth's leading engineers and Zorthian scientists, He reviewed the safety protocols and announced enhanced measures to prevent future occurrences. His commitment to openness helped to mitigate some of the concerns, but the incident left a shadow of doubt among the townspeople. Her words resonated with ZT, reminding him of the fundamental goals of the Cosmo-Link. Inspired, he proposed the creation of an interstellar cultural festival, an event that would celebrate the diversity of both planets with exhibitions, food stalls, music, and dance from Earth and Zorthian. The festival was a vibrant affair, attracting attendees from various parts of the globe as well as a few Zorthian visitors who traveled through the portal to participate. The mingling of cultures and the joyous celebration of unity contrasted sharply with the lingering pockets of resistance. Meanwhile, the political landscape on Zorthian experienced shifts as more progressive leaders took office, influenced by the peaceful exchanges facilitated by the portal. Zara, now a prominent leader in her own right, worked closely with Earth's representatives to establish a formal alliance, proposing shared ventures in space exploration and environmental conservation. As the festival drew to a close, ZTE stood beside Milo, watching the crowds. Children played between stalls, their laughter blending with the music, a testament to the potential of unity across worlds. It was these moments that ZT cherished, the tangible results of years of effort and hope. However, the path to interstellar harmony was not without its challenges. Clarkson, though diminished in influence, still represented a faction that could not be entirely ignored. Their concerns, rooted in fear of the unknown, required continuous engagement and reassurance. ZTD knew that the road ahead would be fraught with more challenges, but he also knew that the foundation they had built was strong. With each shared experience, each exchanged smile between Earthling and Zorthian, the future seemed a little brighter, a testament to the enduring power of curiosity and goodwill in the vast tapestry of the cosmos. As the interstellar cultural exchange flourished, the initial fears surrounding the Cosmo-Link gradually diminished. The collaborative efforts and the visible benefits of the shared technological and cultural advancements fostered a sense of pride and ownership among the communities on both Earth and Zorthian. This transformation was palpable, especially in the town that had first embraced ZTE. In the spirit of deepening this newfound unity, ZT proposed an ambitious new project called the Unity Observatory, a space station that would serve as both a research facility and a cultural exchange hub orbiting Earth. The project was designed to be a beacon of interstellar cooperation, open to all nations of Earth and representatives from Zorthian. The announcement of the Unity Observatory was met with enthusiasm and a sense of wonder. Engineers and scientists from various countries and planets worked together on its design, each contributing unique insights and technologies to ensure its success. ZT, ever the visionary, oversaw the project with a careful eye, ensuring that the core values of peace and shared knowledge were embedded in every aspect of the observatory. Once completed, the Unity Observatory opened its doors to its first crew, a diverse team of Earthlings and Zorthians who would live and work together to conduct experiments and foster further cultural exchanges. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Clarkson had grown quieter, his public appearances less frequent. Although he maintained a skeptical stance, the overwhelming success and global support for the Unity Observatory made it difficult for his concerns to gain traction. Over time, even some of his staunchest supporters began to see the benefits of the interstellar partnership. The inaugural symposium held at the observatory was a milestone event, broadcasted live across both planets. ZT delivered a speech that resonated deeply with all who listened. Today, we stand together not as separate races from different worlds, but as pioneers of a united future, he declared. Let this observatory be not only a testament to our achievements, but also a reminder of our responsibility to continue striving for harmony. The symposium concluded with a signing ceremony of the Unity Charter, an agreement that outlined the shared goals and responsibilities of Earth and Zorthian in this new era. ZT and Zaira, standing side by side, were the first to sign, followed by leaders from Earth's nations and other Zorthian dignitaries. As night fell, ZT stood alone in the observatory's viewing gallery, looking out at the stars. The cosmos, once a vast and lonely place, now felt like a neighborhood filled with potential friends and undiscovered wonders. The Unity Observatory, glowing softly against the backdrop of space, was a beacon of hope, a symbol of what could be achieved when beings looked beyond their differences and worked together for a greater good. In this moment, ZT felt a profound connection to everything around him, a sense of peace and purpose that transcended planets and peoples. The future was bright with possibilities, and for the first time in his life, he felt truly at home.